Violins, and this is our very first Student Stuck at Home video series. So, you know, all the kids around here are doing digital learning days, and my friend Ashley Yu, who's a local orchestra director, she called me and she said, do you have any videos that you can share that will maybe the orchestra directors can use as a link and help teach their kids? And I thought, aha, what can we do during this time at Huthmaker Violins to make it a little easier for our teachers and our kids? We're going to do a video series, and this one's for the students. It's so you can learn something. Today's video is all about scales. So right now I can feel it, you're rolling your eyes, you're like, oh, I hate scales. Here's the thing, I know you have to learn to play scales for auditions, but the thing to know is that even more importantly, scales are the building block of everything we do musically. If you can play scales and arpeggios, and even scales and thirds, you literally can play anything in this world. So they're really worth spending time and taking time to learn to play them as beautifully as possible. So your goal today is going to be to pick a scale and learn it, but also to know the three most important aspects of a gorgeous scale. So all gorgeous scales start with intonation. If it's not in tune, it's not good. So how do you know if you're in tune? If you're a student sitting at home by yourself, you don't have a teacher there to tell you, what do? I suggest taking your phone and getting one of those free tuner apps if you don't already have one. And that will help you measure pitch, and it will help you tell you if you're in tune or not. You can go nice and slow. And when you play the note, look at your tuner. It'll tell you if you're too high, if you're too low, or if you're just right. We're going for the just right, of course. The second thing that's most important after intonation is your tone. Now, please don't play your scales like that. Don't blow them off. Tone's really important. Take the time, take the concentration and focus to make the sound really as beautiful as you possibly can. Because everything that you practice at home now becomes an inherent part of your music. It will show up in future auditions and in future performances. So you'll be glad you practiced with that great tone. Now the third thing, intelligent fingerings. Intelligent, well thought out fingerings. The truth is, you can play a scale. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Well, I think you would agree that wasn't a very good sounding scale and it looked kind of silly. You want nicely thought out fingerings. Don't shift unless you have to. Play as many notes under your hand as you can before you shift. If you don't know some good fingerings for your scale, you can Google them. There's a million of them online, and try some of the things that you find there. So here's the next question of the day, and that is vibrato or no vibrato? Because if you line up 20 professional musicians and you ask them that question, you're going to get 10 that say vibrato and 10 that say no vibrato. Here's my answer. Practice it both ways. Practice it nice and slow with no vibrato, so you can get good intonation going, and then add some of that gorgeous vibrato. That's the scale you want to play in an audition. Speaking of auditions, I do want to throw in a pro tip, a little hint for you. When you're being judged on a scale, you want to know the best thing you can do to get some extra points? Get louder as you go higher. So make it sound nice. But then as you climb, because then it sounds confident, it sounds like you know it so well, and they'll be going 10, 10, 10 when they score you. That's your pro tip for the day. For a little extra credit, if this wasn't enough for today for your assignment, for a little extra credit, go Google the minor scale that goes with the scale you're learning. See if you can learn that. A little double extra credit, I want you to Google Giorgio Grisales. He made this gorgeous cello I'm playing. He lives in Cremona, Italy. He's an amazing violin maker. Grisales. Go learn something about a living maker. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you learned something, and tomorrow we'll do another one. I'm Anna Huthmaker from Huthmaker Violins. Now go practice.